好啦，准备开始了啊！这是一个一百层的跳刺，是一个非常好玩的跳刺。
Okay. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. This is divisive game. It's a 100 floor game with very good music.
I made it.
Yeah, I have the creator in here with me.
Hi, I made the skim.
Oh god. Okay. It's actually one of my favorite fan games.
Flattered.
It's like a mix of Needle and some.
然后现在在解说的是那个 Bummer 和那个什么和作者 Egg EGG。
There's one in particular that's quite hard.
And it's the only reason it didn't get a 10 from Bummer. Apparently.
Also, I'm glad to be back on Summer Feast. I wanted to actually do this run on the Western Fangame Marathon, but they cut it, so I had to do something else. So I'm doing it here. Do I have a...
I was a bit disappointed, but...
Black, do you have stuff?
Do I have what?
Oh no. Oh, this code's being created.
I could turn on the bitrate ghost if that would help.
I think RTM servers can usually only handle 2500 or something like that, so we might want to lower it.
Alright, I'll do that. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, just like other 100 floor games, this swaps like tile sets and stuff. Not every 3 floors. It's sort of whenever Egg felt like it.
Yeah. If I felt like something was outstaying its welcome, or if it was a little intense, then I would make it a bit shorter. But I was trying to generally do something pretty new every, pretty frequently. Try something new. Like for this area, it's just 32 pixel needle, except for like that one block with the nerfed ledge near the bottom. in the middle.
Is the music okay, Ghost?
This game has very unbalanced audio, so it might be too loud at some points and it might be too quiet at others.
But yeah, there's low gravity here. There's only 2 screens.
This was very hard to actually design stuff for. The little super low grav. I was also trying to incorporate those floating spikes.
Is that why you only did 2 screens?
Yeah, I was planning on doing 3 for this, but I just couldn't think of anything else. And this one's only 1 screen because of the music, genuinely. The song is like super short, and I knew a lot of people wouldn't like it, so I made it 1 screen.
Music's a little low. Okay, Ghost. I'll turn it up a bit.
There are 4 secrets in this game, and so far only 2 of them have been found.
这个游戏有
The
4个隐
first
藏
one everyone
有
finds,
4个隐
and it's
藏。
on this screen.
It's that drop gate to the bottom left. You can get to it from the top.
Yeah, you have to drop all the way down from the top of the tower, which this tower is like 3 screens long. So you have to do a 3-screen drop gate. And it's a little awkward to set up because you can't really exactly tell where it is until you're at the bottom.
This song's kind of weird.
Yeah, this is Death Grip's song.
Ah, that makes sense. Death Grips makes weird songs.
This is the only one in the game, unfortunately, I think. Only Death Grip's song it is.
Wonderful BGM, I agree.
Wonderful is certainly a huge inspiration for this game, but I'm sure it's easy to tell.
I'm playing not as good as I would like to, but it'll pick up. I didn't have time. Yeah. I woke up too late to practice. I woke up like an hour ago, which isn't enough time to practice this game.
Yeah. I woke up like 2 minutes before you came back in the other voice channel for meeting. Because you said it was at 2:30 and I was thinking of my time zone. I forgot that we're an hour ahead of me. So I almost slept in. Still sticking to these dropping some frames. I'm not sure if there's anything you can really do about it.
I could turn the bitrate down a little bit. It's not too important for this game.
Yeah, put it down to like 10%. Are you gonna do the secret or just...
No.
Okay. Nice strat coming in the team.
Oops. This screen has the first cancel I do of the run.
Oh no.
There are no required cancels in this game, but there's some places where I will, just to make things easier.
I would never force somebody to use magic.
Right here.
Where do you do it on this screen? I don't actually know.
You'll see.
Oh, the T-bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact, Screen 16 is actually from a joke game I made called I Want to Kill the Pickle Rick.
Ooh.
It's horrible. It just has a couple of tweaks to not be terrible.
That's from Rick and Morty.
That is from Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's an American cartoon if you don't know it. Commonly known as the show that requires 300 IQ to watch.
It's a show for intellectuals, for sure.
You have to have
Advanced
a big brain.
thinking.
Dude.
Dude.
Alright, I'm starting the game now.
Yep, it's time. Stage is weird. Like I don't know. This screen, I intended on it being symmetrical, and then I realized I started slightly off the middle, so I just went with it and made it work.
With all these moving
Screen.
spikes, I have like fast strats for everything. Just to go as fast as possible.
A few screens in this game I designed with like multiple ways to do it in mind, but the way Bummer does this is not one of them. I didn't realize that.
You didn't realize you could skip like all the platforms? Wow.
Yeah, I meant for you to like go up and then like two from off the top platform. I mean, this one's just a forced mean, and it's a mess, but it's gone now, so it's okay. I think I'm a few seconds behind, but you'll get what I'm talking about.
I don't know why, but Google's like not translating the chat for me. Even though I have the translate option on.
I don't use Chrome. I can't do that.
You're not a Chromie?
No, I'm Firefox user. Fun fact, this stage is the only one I made in JTool. The rest of it I made in GameMaker.
But JTool is cheating. It's not.
Yep, you are correct. It is cheating. Shoutouts to Ghost sending me the link to watch the RTMP server.
Okay. I'll lower the bitrate even more. Oh, okay, got it. We're coming up on the first boss. Here it is.
Oh, so this is the first boss. I tried to come up with something interesting that was more platforming than a boss, and this is kind of what I landed on. The idea was to have one of each type of attack, so like an aimed attack, an RNG attack, and I forgot the other one.
Fun fact about this game, you don't need the items the bosses drop to win.
That is true. Because if I made it like that kind of would suck, because there's no way to go back. So it'd kind of just be... you'd just be soft-locked at the end. You missed one. I'll make sure to force you to get them in an indecisive game.
Wow.
So
That's
Bummer
not fun.
can't cheat.
Heck, dude.
Okay, now I can actually understand chat.
Hardest screen in the game.
This is the hardest one? 28?
No, I'm just saying that.
Oh. One of the people in the Western community actually pointed out in their review of this game that the screen uses like just gates and diagonals in ways that they aren't conventionally used, and I never noticed that. Also, this is a skip.
That save jumping. I'm playing boss.
Forgot to put Forgot to place a save blocker. But yeah, I didn't even intend for that, but it's cool how it worked out.
There's a few save jump skips.
Yeah, I'm a terrible maker, in other words. But that's okay. There are a few songs in this game that I found by complete accident.
Girls.
Yeah, and this is one of them. I heard it when I played my friend's playlist on Shuffle, and I really liked it. So you know.
This song represents me because I'm Canadian.
And the girl.
Yeah. This is actually the hardest save in the game.
This screen is kind of rough.
I lied, this is the hardest save in the game. Mainly because of that moving spike jump is hard. Oh yeah, there's an autosave after each screen, so even if I somehow accidentally die, it'll...
You cut out in Discord.
Oh.
Could be my end. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, so even if I like accidentally die or like don't take a save, I'll still be fine.
I missed the beginning of that, but I agree. You should do the invert.
There's no point.
But, dude, Nader did it. You have to one-up him. You're the speedrunner after all.
Well, I did it, but I didn't grab the vine.
Aw.
So that's all you're getting.
I'm pretty sure Nader first tried the rest of the screen after doing the invert.
Damn. What a legend.
And that was his first time attempting it. Actually insane.
What a god. Oh, come on. It seems I've lost some momentum. I gotta get it back.
To get it back, all you need to do is beat the screen.
That's correct.
And then you will have your momentum back. This is easily the hardest save in the game.
Yeah, I agree. I never died there.
Oh no, don't tell me. Oh no! That was a tragic death. This stage is a bit of a mess. I kind of just went wild with it, but I did that in a few places.
I went crazy.
Stupid.
This save, I used to wait for the platform to come back up until I realized that you just don't need to do that.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay. There's no lyrics to this song, so I can't sing.
Just vocalize. Very good.
Thank you.
You know, okay, this doesn't even make any sense to most people, but did you know that apparently Little Peep sample system?
I didn't know that.
I didn't either until after this game came out.
Probably because I don't listen to Lil Peep.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't much.
Dude!
You got this. Has there been a trigger in this game up to here? I don't remember, actually. Yes, there has. It was the,
Yeah,
purple blocks.
16.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Triggers are almost always, represented by just the default pink square in this game. Sometimes, I think there are a few invisible ones, but most of the time they're visible. And there's the question mark one in the pickle screen.
Health bar needle.
Oh yeah. The stage has a gimmick that I haven't seen used very much, where you have a health bar, and every frame you touch a hazard, you lose HP. And if you press R, it will start you over at the beginning.
I keep messing it up. There's like a very specific way I do this.
There are a few ways to go about this stage. You need to have a certain amount of HP at the end, because it locks you off. Oh wow, that was sad. I was worried about this stage because I thought it would be first tryable, like, every time. But Bummer's proving me wrong.
What? Are you calling me bad?
这关的 gimmick 就是你碰到刺，
Sometimes I
每一
die
帧
to
都会
that
掉一点
ceiling
血，
and it makes me
然后
sad.
这几面都是共享血量的。你要是前面血掉的多，对吧？
Oh my
这过
god,
不去了。
that was sick. So yeah, this is the little thing where you need to... You want to show off the stupid secret here?
I'll give it like 3 tries.
Okay. Have you seen the trigger in this screen?
No.
If you go to the top right, there's a trigger, but I think you're already past it. Nope.
Oh. I'm not supposed to fall off.
Yes, I wanted the visual style of this game to be very simple, to put an emphasis on the design, because I don't know, that's just how I wanted it to be. I never wanted to make a really flashy game. Some people don't like that, but that's just how I intended. I didn't make it like this because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
So if Bummer can get it, this is the this will be the first time the secret has ever been seen publicly.
Ah, no! Almost got it. Last try. Okay. Well, we're not seeing it.
Dang. So yeah, there's a trigger on that save, where if you ride the platform back, you can actually get in a hole where there would normally be a spike. And if you fall in the pit, there's a little message there. Well, maybe we'll be able to see another secret later. Who knows?
I don't know where any other secrets are.
Maybe I'll give you a little piece of advice.
Against the law. Against the law.
I tried experimenting with the visuals for this area, but I found that the simple ones, like just default flux and like a slightly dark background, was the most fitting I could come up with for this song. And if anyone is unaware, I design everything around the music. So I pick the song first, and then make the visuals, and then the platform. This is what I would consider to be like the first, like, I guess major difficulty check area. if you're not well equipped for this game, this this stage is going to be very difficult for you. I feel. It is definitely the hardest up to this point because it has some kind of awkward upside down movements.
Nah, the T-bone's the hardest jump. Why is there a trigger there? I never even noticed that.
It was originally just going to be an actual corner, but I put a trigger at the end, and if you don't do it, because it makes it harder, but if you have to, it actually is just a normal corner. The trigger doesn't get reset because there is no trigger on screen. That's just how they work in this game. I coded them in a weird way.
See.
So yeah, this vine stuff upside down can be a little tricky if you're not used to it. And now here's the weirdest shit in the game probably. Oops, I swore, sorry.
There's more save jumping.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, this is just silly spike stuff. I don't know, it's weird.
Silly needle expo.
Yeah. You know, I should make a screen like that in the second game, maybe.
See, it's funny because it's screen 50, but L also means 50.
It's a Roman.
So it's like an L. It's like an L area.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than usual. There are only like 2 or 3 saves in this I would actually say are hard. And if you gloss over them, I'm sure you can tell which ones they are.
Also, yeah, halfway mark.
Yep. This save is kinda tricky. Well, this one as well. The one I was talking about before is the one with the corner into the diagonal, and then yeah, this save with the platform at the top is kinda rough. I'm a friendly egg, so I give you the nice V-string? I don't know the words.
It'd be a V string.
Yeah.
Next
I give you
boss.
the nice V-string if you bonk it.
Next boss, I said.
Ah, yeah. This is just a short avoidance. Oh my god.
I don't know the lyrics, sorry.
The stream is freaking out.
Oops.
It does not like the changing colors.
Screw the heart. Let me check if Ghost has said anything. No, he hasn't.
So, everyone thinks the warp in the bottom right here is a secret, but it's actually just a bug. Oh, the item is still there too. That's pretty funny, actually. I didn't know that. I knew the warp was there, but I never noticed the items is persistent as well.
That's epic.
So yeah, this stage is...
I think I finally managed to get Billy translated.
Oh, nice. Mine's been translated for a while. But yeah, the gimmick in this area is obviously spotlight. It's, you know, not too crazy. There are a couple of tough jumps in this stage, though.
I think this is just translate being weird, but if you really
are in the milk,
if you really do have a wife with you at night, that's really nice. I'm happy for you.
A piece of milk. Cheese is just a loaf of milk.
Thanks. Piece of milk 87.
So craft singles are just pieces of milk.
Thanks for all the milk, guys.
We appreciate milk. The screen used to be one of my favorites in the game. I don't know why, I just really like how it flows.
This screen's a bit hard. Yeah, piece of milk. You don't know a piece of cheese? He's a Western maker. He worked on culture too, if you know that.
It's a homie. There's a weird little bug in this stage where if you are on either side of the screen, the spotlight like wraps around to the other side. It's really strange. I don't know what causes that because I didn't code that. Maybe it's something to do with full screen.
Now I'm in Undertale.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what
Oh, yeah,
we're
this
going
is
for, but that's what this reminds me of.
No, not at all. It's black and white, so it has to be Undertale.
Yeah.
No, I just, I don't know, I felt like drawing, and then I was like, okay, well, this could be a hazard. So I did it. And I felt it fit pretty well with the music, too.
Is this how the actual song sounds, or did he, like, distort it?
I slowed it down a tiny bit. It's called Animals by One-O-Tricks Point Never. And it's experimental electronic music. And it's weird, but it's good.
Dude, shoutouts to that spike being longer than you think it is.
Which one?
Go at the top.
Top right?
Yeah.
Oh. If it's not flat, it kills you.
Okay.
I don't want to make a Billy account, but just pretend I posted the cat face that's in the middle. Oh, Bummer, turn around. Turn around.
Oh! That's secret free?
Yeah.
Very epic.
So like I said, I've always said it. There's nothing standing between you and a secret whenever you start a room.
You're right.
And that's it. Nobody's found that somehow.
Wow. The first reveal of secret free of this game.
Yeah. The secrets don't do anything. They're just there for, like, they're Easter eggs, basically.
They're there to be funny.
This stage is pretty tough, I think.
Yeah, it is.
This is like, I actually made this before the 49 stuff like that. This is like my first time actually messing with gravity stuff. And I only did it because the song is dancing on the ceiling.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Dude. Also, so I of all the games I've run, I'd probably say this is like the hardest one. Like, I've run games that are harder in general, but like for a speed run, I think this is the hardest one I've ever speed run. Like even 7 Colors, I have an easier time doing runs of that than runs of this.
Well, isn't that significantly shorter as well?
It's shorter, yeah, and it's also like I could just choose to get like the hard ones out first, which makes it better.
Yeah. The hardest part of this game is like right at the end. It's just before the final stage. So it's a lot of time invested if you want to play it, but if you're not sure, do it. The start of this save is pretty rough. It's very precise. I should have nerfed it, but I'm an idiot. So.
Yeah, screw you.
What the heck?
I grabbed this line on the way down, so I could do that bot corner.
So this is the final screen in this area, I think. I don't remember, but I think so.
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
I don't think there's anything that's more than 3 screens until like the final chapter.
Literally the first area is 4 screens.
Oh right, I forgot about that. But the 4th one's like 2 jumps. In my defense.
Sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you. Sometimes you just experience a bro moment. Stage is also really tough.
I'm a big fan of this song. Oh, Billy just untranslated for no reason. I don't like that.
Oh no. Yeah, I also like this song. I tried to use some stuff that I like first and foremost, but secondarily, I tried to use stuff that wasn't commonly used in fan games. I don't feel like there's no like emo music, or not emo, but you know, this kind of music in fan games at all. I genuinely can't think of a single time aside from this game where I've heard a song like this in a game.
On these screens, snow-covered blocks are like regular, but if the blocks don't have snow on them, they're ice physics.
It's true. Oh hey, that reminded me. Hold on. Now I can... Okay, so because of this screen, I actually said in a different Discord server, I said, remind me to never make ice noodle again. And Seth, you know, everyone knows Seth, maker of 8-bit, Seth said, I will remind you in exactly 1 year. And that was 2 days ago, and let me tell you, I was not reminded.
Wow.
I did not get a reminder. So, I'm pretty upset. But, I'll live. I've learned my lesson. And regardless of the reminder, I will never make ice needle again. Or likely.
Good.
Yeah, these screens are terrible. Sorry about that.
I could just, like, use a jump professor and then wait on the vine, but I hate doing that.
I didn't even see the other strat, actually. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, use it and then wait for it to come up.
Yeah.
And that seems scary. Also, the song in this area is very good.
There's a skip on the screen, but it's like very dumb to do with ice.
This is, how far is this? Like 65% through, maybe? Somewhere around there? Maybe closer to 70%.
Yeah, the numbers are gone, but I'm not. I don't think this is out to 60s yet.
Maybe not. I'm not sure. I genuinely can't remember like how far in most screens are because close to the end of development I actually rearranged a ton of them. So the difficulty curve made more sense. Oh no.
I hope that didn't pick up.
It did.
Oh no.
Teresa's not happy.
There's two ways of doing this screen and they both suck.
Wow. It's the second way.
The plane.
Oh. quite the skip. It skips a lot, but the ending's not free either, so it's maybe a little risky. Especially since it's not an easy jump to do in the first place. Maybe it's time to admit defeat.
Yeah, I'll never admit defeat.
Oh shoot. Let's go. So this stage is pretty wild.
What type of music is this?
I don't know. I think it's well, I know it's Arabic.
Okay.
And I think it's like electronic.
I honestly didn't know the Arabs made electronic music.
Yeah, this is like a pretty niche album. I actually only know about this song because it's sampled in another Death Grip song. But I really like the original as well, so it's, I used it.
Oh, damn it.
So yeah, as you can tell, stage is kind of weird. The vine sprites are actually changed to be like similar to the top, like the grass. So a lot of people don't realize that there are even vines at this point in the game, and they'll get kind of confused as to what to do.
When I first played, I didn't even realize there was vines.
Yeah. I've had to point it out to like 3 people, so that's how you know you've designed something well. Stream's kind of being weird right now. I think it's because there's a lot of movement. It's not used to it. But we'll get there. We'll get through it.
Aww.
Oh, the saddest bit. So yeah, this is another one of those screens where there are multiple ways to do it. You don't have to use that vine if you don't want, but it makes it a little easier. This is the final area of the third chapter. So that's a skip that I didn't realize because I'm a dummy, and Bummer choked it anyway. This area is kind of rough. It's not the hardest, but there is a pretty difficult save coming up. 2 screens. And then there's another boss. Because that's how the end of chapters work.
I honestly didn't know that what I do was a skip.
Yeah. You're supposed to just go through the, you know, it's pretty obvious what you're supposed to do actually. If you know that it's a skip.
Oh, okay.
So the save was originally going to be 1 screen, but or like a 1 screen save, but it's hard, so I decided to put one a little bit in to kind of friendly.
This has been a pretty brutal 1 save screen.
Yeah, I mean, it is a wuss save, so if you ever want to do a hard playthrough and experience it, I think a few screens in this game don't even have list saves, like they just have multiple. Okay, and this is the hardest screen up to this point, probably. You have to go all the way down and touch the trigger, and then go back up, and there is a pretty mean cycle right at the end, whenever you're going back up. So it can be pretty tricky to actually pull the screen off. I've seen a couple of people stuck here. For good reason, it's not easy.
Didn't like Nader get stuck here?
I don't know. Maybe. It probably took him longer than the rest of the game. Hey, excuse me. Alright, you gotta beat this. You gotta finish this run in 15 minutes, or else my alarm's gonna go off.
Oh no.
I mean, it's gonna go off in 15 minutes anyway.
Ooh.
Easy. So, this is the third boss. It's big brain, and it has some eyes. And it's very easy, but that's okay. I didn't want any of the bosses in this game to be particularly hard.
Nice job, because there's 2 of them that are, and 1 of them's because of luck.
Yeah, that one's kind of... we don't talk about it. And then the Rose boss is also pretty difficult.
Yeah, that's the other one I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's okay though, because at the end of the game...
That's a cute face he just posted in the chat.
Hmm?
In the delivery chat.
Oh, it is.
It's still untranslated for me, and I don't know why. Google tells me it translated it, but it didn't.
Small pairs of confrontation. So yeah, this is the start of a new, like, style in this game. I don't know what you call it, format maybe, where it is 4 screens of platforming and then a boss, and it repeats a few times until the final area.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was a pattern.
Yep. So, yeah, these bosses will be more frequent from here on. Yeah.
This screen's hard.
Yeah, this screen is hard. Oh, that death. Oh no.
Oh god. Okay. Oh my god,
Yeah,
bad words.
The screen is... Oh yeah. The like 3rd or 4th word in this is is a swing. This boss, I designed in such a way that you can go really fast or you can go really slow. But if you go really fast, it's a lot more dangerous because these fruit are obviously very big and they move very quickly. so you have to react to them spawning relatively close to you if you want to spam them down. And the health bar at the top is the grass blocks as well.
Screw you.
Oh. And once you kill the boss, you have to wait until the rest of the big bullets are gone. And yeah, that's that area. And now we're on to an area which is focused largely on vines. There are a couple of triggers in this, or a trigger in this screen. Well, the previous screen.
Yeah, that's why if like a path looks easier and I don't take it, it's probably because there's like an invisible trigger or something that'll just kill me if I go there.
Yeah, like if you go to the right, I'm pretty sure the right facing spike, like if you go to the right side from the vine, that is, the right facing spike will just move down on top of the block and then it's impossible. So you have to weave around to the left. I think there's actually a 16 pixel gap you can like go through. So like you can do it like a 16 pixel and swerve to the right anyway. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. Like you just do the bit and then swerve to the right and then back to the left.
Interesting. I don't think I'll do that, but...
No?
Dude, what is wrong with me?
This may be the only stage in the game where the music for both the platforming and the boss are by the same artist. Now that I'm thinking about it.
If I go down into that little gap, it's impossible. You just single jump onto the vine.
The screen is a bit of a joke. It's not like easy, but at the end there's a pretty good ruse for you.
Ooh, doesn't kill me. This boss is extra hard.
Yeah, it's probably the hardest part of the game. Well, boss-wise, that is. So the boss is Rose because the album the song is from is called Rose EP, and yeah, that's it. No other reasoning behind it.
I like eating my pasta in rosé sauce.
I've never heard of rosé sauce, gonna be honest.
It's really good. I recommend it highly. That's like the only boss item you're forced to get, by the way.
Yeah. So, this stage has the gimmick of you have to do 2 screens in a row without dying, but they're like easier than a normal screen. So you gotta power through. Oh, I lied. This area also has the same song, or the same artist for both songs.
This is made by this song is made by the same person who made the last one.
No, yeah, the boss and the platforming, same person.
Interesting.
I also used one of his songs in my terrible game, Sked 13. It's the final avoidance uses a song by this person. But anyway, this boss has I'm trying to remember how it works. I think it's patterned for the first part, and then once you knock it down to phase 2, it's RNG which attacks it does. The attacks aren't patterned, but it's like the order is determined already. So
Come on.
Get him to phase 2. You can jump here. Okay.
Okay, I wanted to try and not get the item, but I'm just not ready yet. That's not smart of me.
Wow. So you run out of infinite jump there, actually. Whenever you kill the boss, it despawns the object that gives you the infinite jump.
Yeah, so if I kill it too far away, then I'll die.
Then you'll just die. Yeah, because you can't jump over to the middle. It's pretty mean, but it's not a super hard boss anyway, so I just left it. Thought it was funny.
Dude!
In the second boss, you used to have to, well, before I released the game, you had to actually do the jump at the end to the warp, which is like, you have to press right and jump on the same frame. We're pretty close. It's like a really precise jump at the very end of the boss, and it was kind of bundo, so I made it so that there was a save there. It was a last minute decision, and that's why the persistent objects are there. In the next one. Just another example of how evil I am, I guess. So this is the next area. I have to focus on slopes, as you can see. I feel like they're not very commonly utilized in needle games, so I tried it out.
You mean rise over run?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Rise over run. I haven't been in geometry in like 6 years. I do like the platforming in this stage, but the boss is special. This stage is actually only 2 screens of platforming and then the boss, but you'll see why whenever we get there.
Bruh.
TBH, I should update the game and remove the boss and add something else.
I agree.
I'll never do that though. I'm very done with this game. Not really much to say here, it's just kind of hard platforming that has slopes.
Okay, this boss sucks. It's like
yeah.
barely a boss, but you'll see why it
Yeah.
sucks in a sec.
So, the reason it's only 2 screens is because this is actually a 3-screen tower. And it might not seem so bad right now, but just wait.
Killing this apple is 100% luck-based. There's no way to stop it from just shooting an apple straight at your face. There's nothing you can do if that happens. Luckily it didn't. You can't go down those fin slopes, by the way, you get stuck at the end of them.
Yep. Also, there's a nice trap at the end. That was good luck, though.
It was. Usually, I don't first try this.
You also don't have to kill the fruit, but it's a bit easier if you do. So yeah, we are nearing the end of the game, actually. Pretty close.
I don't know if you guys know who Kanye West is, but this is a song by him.
Oh, you got another item that you don't need.
Oh! I completely forgot.
Oops. Yeah, this is a Kanye West song. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Three areas have 2 songs by the same artist. What am I thinking? The boss in this area is another Kanye West song. But yeah, people don't usually use hip-hop music in Fangames.
I don't even use... I don't think have I ever used an English song in one of my games?
I don't know. I don't play your games.
I think the closest thing I did was putting Despacito into Get Cancer. I usually like using like Kirby music or something like that. Use the next cancel. I don't need to cancel that, it just makes it easy.
Okay. Unfortunate death. So yeah, this saves a little bit, mean if you get the trigger and then happen to fall down, you can't actually get back up.
Dude.
Oh hey, yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of this game, I just realized.
Ooh. Happy day.
Have it. We're coming up on the hardest screen again. There's another trap here if you try to be coy and skip something.
I don't see where that would be.
If you don't do the trigger and you just try to skip to land next to the vine with the spike covering it. It's a little precise. Yeah, it's not special. It's just a fake block.
I gave it one try.
I appreciate it.
Wrong timing.
The save is also pretty rough. It can be a bit strange to figure out the timings for the fruit. This save is kinda hard. But not too bad, I think. There are a couple of tricky parts here, though. Oh, man.
I suck at this area.
The next screen, I believe, is the hardest one in the game.
Yep.
Yeah. But I believe in Bummer. I think he's gonna first try it.
Yeah, this is the hardest screen, no joke. Here's a cancel.
This is the only, I think this is the only, aside from the 2 screens, 1 save area, I think this is the only screen that actually doesn't autosave.
This screen doesn't autosave? Wow.
No, like, going into the boss.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why there's a save next to it. I don't think I've seen anyone actually skip the save because they assume they would autosave.
I'm about 80% consistent at this 5 frame.
Fuck you. Oops. Yeah, this screen is tough. It has 2 required 5 frames, I think, maybe 3. Can't remember.
It's 2.
Yeah. And yeah, you have to kind of go all over the screen.
I could do a downward plane skip, but I'm not consistent enough to make it worth it.
Some people opt to do that instead. I don't know why they would do that when the rest of the screen is so good. Oh, that death was so sad.
Ah! Okay, I gotta focus.
Okay. It's gaming time. Bummer's gonna activate gamer mode. He's about to get back banned with his performance. Yeah, as somebody said in the Twitch chat of this stream, the song is vulgar. That is correct. So that's gonna be my excuse for swearing here. Kanye had a very strong influence on my vernacular. Oh? Okay. So, this is the second to last boss. It is a very short avoidance again. Good song.
I didn't know this song was made by Kanye.
Yep. Same album as the previous one as well.
I grabbed another item. I'm dumb.
Oh.
I realized last second.
Very sad.
The numbers are back.
Yep. So this is the final area. It's not easy. Don't really have much to say about it. It's back to sort of basic platforming. No real gimmick here. No, it's not a sad song. It's a love song.
Oh. I wasn't really listening to the lyrics, I just, the, like, tempo of it made me believe it was sad.
Classic Smashing Pumpkins maneuver. The final lyrics of the song are "I'm in love with you" over and over again, and then "so in love." So, it's not the most sad thing. I don't know actually. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. It might be kind of sad. Wait, there's a bit more going on here, I guess, in terms of like design. You can't just go straight into the water. You have to hold your jump, and weird cycles after that. And later on, there's a trigger. Nice.
There it is. Nice save jump. Skip the trigger.
Awesome. Ha!
This is the final legal screen for the final boss.
It's true. The screen used to be one save one. Or the screen used to be one screen one.
I'm sad that I can't bunny hop that diamond to skip.
I'm sorry. I was watching Zero play this, and he quit on the screen. So I was like, okay, that means it's too hard.
Zero Kuro?
Yes.
Oh.
He quit when this was one save. So I added another.
Insane.
I originally wanted to add another save, but I wasn't sure, and Skull Dude was like, so blame Skull Dude.
Yeah, screw that guy.
I hate Skull. Just
wow.
oh, you died. That's sad.
Final boss time.
Whoa.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those numbers kill you, by the way. Yeah, the 4 numbers disappear and reappear because of lore. Don't worry about it.
This boss is a combination of like all the other bosses.
It's actually a combination of a bunch of earlier platforming screens. I actually took the piano sprite from the famous piano boss and drew over it. Rotated it and cleaned it up for the purposes of that attack. So this part, you'll want to, there are these red or yellow projectiles that you want to shoot to do damage to the boss. And the attacks won't actually advance unless you do damage. And then this attack you have to shoot the spike. Attack.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Just kidding. It automatically kills you. That's time.
GG. Good run.
I think that was a PB. Even though I felt like I played bad.
The beginning was rough, but
Yeah.
it got a lot better. That was a 135-ish.
Right, yeah, that's a PB.
Nice. GG.
How many deaths do I have? Almost under 1,000. Close. Thanks for having me.
Next run. Yes, thank you for featuring my game. I'm glad that it could get displayed here.
I'm always happy to come on Summer Feast. I like interacting with like people I don't normally interact with. I wish I could like talk into QQ chat, but I don't know what happened. Like I can't log into QQ anymore. I think I have to make a new account, so that's kind of annoying. Thanks, Ghost. I could still talk in Billy and see Billy. I also have a Billy channel where like I don't stream. I don't think I can stream, but I do like whenever I clear something, like it's mainly L games, but every once in a while it'll be like an avoidance or something. I'll upload my clear onto my Billy account. I recently did the session and I uploaded that. It's the same as my name, Bummerman222, so you could follow me there if you want.
And I'm Egg.
Yeah, Egg, the creator of this game. You could also check out more of Egg's stuff. She makes really good needle and gimmick stuff.
Thank you. So yeah, I guess that's it for this run.